On the cool of the breeze.
Tell me who that nigga if he ain't me. If it ain't a party, then it's gonna be. Never had a problem that I can't solve. It must be official if I get involved. Quarter pound of fire burning daily. Harder to remember, get harder to remember. I was doing enough to drive me crazy. What's up? I don't think my mama's gonna save me. Baby, I'm not flying, but I'm floating. If we're now headed to the top, where we going? 2 miles an hour, can you picture me rolling? Cause life is so much better when it's in a slow motion. Yeah, it's still happening here, but it's not like heat wave hot like yesterday. That's why we hit the beach sometimes, man. What y'all know about that? That's that Jamaican Queen shit right there. You feel me? Yeah, it's smoother than Drake. Please have that big that you want to be. Live like your baby mama cup of tea. See the company I'm keeping now. Feeling like I'm dreaming, I keep. All right. I had to get into the groove a little bit. Yo, did y'all see what Ja Morant did? A layup on a win. Woo! He had the heart of the tiger. Then they had the nerve to play. Whoop that trick. Memphis style. You know that movie took place in Memphis, right? So the dun. Get up, Ja Morant. Go and kick that ass, boy. the next Allen Iverson / Derrick Rose in his prime. And that boy said, call me. He said he want all the smoke. I love Ja Morant's attitude towards basketball. He said he want all the smoke. He don't want no super teams. He want to get it. Ja Morant said he want all the smoke. We welcome all smoke. That's what I like. I love that about an athlete. I love it. I absolutely love it about an athlete. You know, they want all the smoke. They don't want to beat around the bush and nothing like that. You know, yeah, CP3 got his revenge. You know, they supposed to beat this team without Devin Booker. I don't want to hear them getting knocked out in the first round, period. But we're going to talk about plenty of topics today. What should the Brooklyn Nets do with Kevin Durant? What is his legacy going to unfold with? Who they're going to get moving forward? From what I hear, Steve Nash is going to stay because Kevin Durant wants Steve Nash to stay. This is why you don't listen to NBA players. Do not listen to NBA players all the time. They don't have the answers. Won't you let a GM be a GM and you just go out there and play basketball instead of you getting to pick whoever you want to play with? LeBron wanted to play with Russell Westbrook. That didn't work. Stop letting the players be GMs. You know? Kevin Durant wanted to play with James Harden. That didn't work. Stop letting the players be GMs. You know? So he said Suns crony. Yeah. All these shabonis, all these cronies, till we give them the smackdown, rock style. But Charles Barkley got everybody trending with this whole bus driver stuff. Is Kevin Durant a bus driver or he a passenger? He on the passenger side. He get the first row seat, right? Is he sitting in the back of the bus or he's sitting in front of the bus? But he may not even be driving the bus anymore. Charles Barkley got everybody bugging, son. Word. You know, but listen, man. Got some hip hop I want to go over, but I ain't gonna go over it on this channel, of course. You know, but a lot of news going down with hip hop. And that, if y'all just to let it be known, if y'all heard that Pusha T album, it's trash for me. That Pusha T album is trash. You know, but hey, it is what it is. I ain't gonna keep calling it out. You know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah, bus driver. But here's the thing. I want to see Kevin Durant beat LeBron without a super team, and I want to see LeBron beat Kevin Durant without a super team. Because every time these guys won against each other is with a super team on their side. So I want to see them do it completely different. But shout out to John Morant, man. He got me pumped up. That was the game of the day. He got me pumped up with that layup. He wanted all the smoke with that layup, you know. So I was really pumped up with that layup, man. He had it going, you know.
Powering on.
Let
Welcome
me
to
get
All Tech
this.
Lansing.
It wasn't working better yesterday with the heat. Yo, it was a weird stuff with this heat wave. Everything was on fire, right? Electricity, everything went out. Then all of a sudden, the sun cleared up and rain started to come down. It started pouring with rain. It went from a heat wave to a bunch of rain in a matter of like an hour or two. You know, that's how crazy it was. You know, so I didn't get a chance to get at to go over this topic a little more. But what's up, Shy Town?
Yo, what's up? What's up?
What's good, man? Yo, you saw that
Yo,
John Morant later?
yeah, and then what's it called? I think Cat's soft, man. Like, how do you blow a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter
Cat so.
twice?
Yeah,
I think
that's
he's one
true,
of
man.
the
He
most
has off and
overrated
on
centers
moves.
in the league.
Oh, so are you trying to say he's a bus driver or he a passenger?
I mean, he's neither to me. I don't think he could even be a passenger on the bus.
Oh man, come on, you got to at least give him passenger. If he a passenger, that means he got to be at least like second option or something, second or
I
third
mean,
option.
Westbrook can't be a passenger either, I think.
He can't be. Westbrook could be all the way in the back of the bus, so he got
Yeah.
his reputation. He get to sit all the way in the back. You don't even get dropped off to your
No,
destination
but I'm
until.
not joking. There's some guys who can't even be a passenger on the bus.
Are you saying that about Cat?
I don't know, because he hasn't proven it to me.
Mm,
Do you
I
have
hear you.
evidence to
I
support
hear you.
that?
No, hey, I don't, I don't have evidence. He's gonna have to provide the evidence in these playoffs. But he's so up and down. But that's the problem with today's players. There's so many players that's labeled as things, and they're really not what we labeled them as. We use the word so loosely. A guy dropped 50 points, he could be a role player, and we say, oh, he's a superstar because he had 50 points in one game.
Wait,
Everybody
so I was
just
asking you a
uses words
question
so
earlier. So
loosely.
you don't think Devin Booker's a superstar?
No, I don't think he's a superstar. I think he's an all-star. I think he's a legit second option. He's a good
So you
player, but
think?
I don't think
Oh,
he's
so
an
you think
all-star.
CP3's the main guy on that team?
That's the problem. I don't think they have a legit main guy. I think they got a good solid team. You know how like the Pistons was when they beat the Lakers and stuff like that. I don't think they got a true number one on his team. And I think
I
if
think
they did
Isaiah
have a true
Thomas was. Are you talking about
you know
the '80s or are you talking about '04?
no, no, I definitely not the 80s. I'm talking about
Oh,
2004 where they had
oh,
Chauncey
okay,
Billups
yeah,
in
yeah,
there.
yeah. You're right.
You know,
Or you could say Rasheed Wallace was the bus driver on that team.
Rasheed Wallace. Yeah, I don't know, man. I he got passenger um things too. I don't know
Good.
about
Woo! Salute.
Rasheed Wallace. You know, what's up, G Money?
Yo, what a win for my sons. How you doing, man?
Hey man, yeah, hey, your sons are in the driver's seat right now. You know,
Right, man. I
that's
don't give a fuck if we're playing an 8 seed. I don't care. Some people have us losing to the Pelicans, man. It's true. Some people in the
exactly.
media have us losing to the Pelicans without Devin Booker, man. But hey,
Yeah,
we
the
got it done.
Pelicans are a good team. Let's not take nothing away. And
Exactly.
if they had Zion Williamson, they'd be even more depth. Y'all know what Zion
Facts.
Williamson can do.
Yeah, man, they're a good team. Yeah, CJ, Ingram, Alvarado, Jones, Murphy, Valanciunas.
Oh,
They're
hey,
not
speaking
scrubs,
of
man.
Alvarado, you know where Alvarado's from? Queens, New York, baby. And it's a
Yeah.
saying, Alvarado's
Hmm.
a beast. It comes with the territory. It's in our vein, man. It's a Queens thing.
Right. And I know people want to give the Wolves excuses. Oh, the Wolves are a 7 seed. It doesn't matter. Minnesota should have won this game, man. They had a 13-point lead in the fourth quarter. They gagged it
Right.
away because of turnovers. That last play, if you're Anthony Edwards, why would you gamble for a steal for Ja to go straight to the hoop, man? 18 fourth quarter points you give to John Morant. That's ridiculous. It
And
doesn't
you
matter if
you
the
got
Wolves were the 7th seed. I don't give a fuck. The reality
right,
is the Wolves were up 26 in game 3 and lost. In game 3, and then
right.
they were up 13 to 4th and lost. The Wolves should have at least be up 3-2. They because I don't want to hear.
Honestly, you could say they could have won this game in 5.
I agree. I don't want to hear from trolls like Zach, like, oh, the Grizz are supposed to win. You call the Grizz fool's gold. Now they're supposed to win. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, man. It's the day. I told everybody about this year's playoffs. They're not take that seeding out a little bit because
It
a lot
doesn't
of these
matter
teams
this
are.
year.
It don't matter this year because a lot of these teams are playing close games, and when we see with our own two eyes, nobody getting blown out unless you're the Chicago Bulls lately. So
And what do we tell you, P? You overhyped the Bulls. What do we tell you, man?
no, hey, they could probably get one. I didn't say
They
they couldn't
won't
win
get
it.
one. Zach LaVine's in
I said they
protocol,
could get
man.
two. I
They
said they
could,
could
but
get
they
two.
won't. They could, but they're not going to. Zach
Oh
LaVine's
yeah,
in
and then
protocol.
Hey,
another thing, Zach
I
Levine.
don't
I
have
only
to
got one
see.
more. I gotta give
I
him.
don't have to see. I'm
I
done
give him
watching
one
the
more
series.
game.
No, you can waste
No,
your time and you
done
can
watching
watch.
it.
I don't need to see. Why would I waste my time watching the Bucks kill the Bulls ass again without Zach LaVine? I ain't watching that shit. You can.
Another thing too. Apparently, Zach Levine wants a max contract. He don't deserve no max contract. Get out of here.
But
The
Okay,
way he's
let me
playing,
ask
he's
you this,
not.
P man.
What's it called? I remember a
what?
few years ago, he said that he wants to be a number one team, number one on a team. I'm like, dude, you're not. You're a
First.
borderline all star.
And Zach is a lie. Saying, "Oh, Chris Paul owns Steph Curry." First of all, Zach is lying when he says that. Dude, the only year Steph Curry owned Chris Paul was 2019.
Oh,
Okay,
Zach again just came in. First thing I heard,
I
Eugene
know, no,
Money is back.
but let me finish.
All right.
2014, Chris Paul knocked Steph Curry out the playoffs in 2014, and in 2018, by the way, Chris Paul was up 3-2 on Steph Curry until he got hurt. So the only year that Curry owned Chris Paul was 2019. That was it. 2014, Chris Paul beat him in the playoffs. Chris Paul over Steph in 2014, and 2018, CP3 was hurt, man.
All right,
So get the
I
facts.
got a question for you. You say you're done with it, but if there was by hook or crook, by the imagine it's still a win on the road because the Bulls are better on the road. If they still one more win over the Bucks on the road, would you watch another
I think they'll
night
just lose in
I'm
Game 6. Bulls are not a good home team, though. That's the thing.
I still wouldn't care. I know the Bucks will win Game 6 because, like what Chi-Town says, the Bulls are trash at home, man.
Yeah, they are.
Because what's it called? Some of
Yeah,
my buddies were at the Bulls game at
definitely
Game
was
4.
right on
They
that.
told
I
me
don't know
the
how
crowd
you
was
lose
so
home
dead.
court advantage.
What?
You guys had
No, I said I had
all
some
the momentum.
friends. Some of my friends went to the Bulls game on Sunday, Game 4. I didn't want to go because I knew what would happen. They said the crowd was completely dead.
Like I said, sometimes you don't hear. Sometimes you don't need to see a game to know how a game's gonna turn out, man. It's like you can
Yeah.
tell how a game's gonna go before it goes. It's like reality, though. Like, I mean, I thought the Bulls would win Game 4. I was emphatically wrong. I thought the Bulls would tie up the series, and I had an egg in my face because Grayson
Yo,
Allen.
G Money. I mean, we both had eggs in our face because I thought they at least win one more and make a series out of
Well,
it.
I think the biggest eggs in their
2018.
faces
You
are the
do
Nets. So.
understand Chris Paul was hurt, right, Zach?
Bro, they lost two home
Hang on. You
court
doing this?
advantage
This is
games.
I can tell Zach is a fucking clown. In 2018, Chris Paul was fucking hurt, man. Like, use context, man. Like, he was fucking hurt, though. He didn't participate the last two games, though. I don't count 2018. 2019, okay, but who won in 2014? Tell me that, Zach. Chris Paul, right?
Hey, you know who are the biggest
If
eggs in
you're
our
not on the
faces?
court, we can't hold you accountable. You're not playing, right?
Thank you.
Hey,
So Zach is a
hey,
fucking clown, man.
hey, the biggest
It
egg.
does matter, Zach. It does matter. If you don't have, if the Rockets don't have their fucking point guard, how do you expect them to beat the Warriors? Though they don't have a fucking point guard to help out James Harden. You expect them to beat the KD Warriors without the best point guard on the team? What are you talking about?
Well, it's funny you mention that because the same argument they make for LeBron James. Oh, he was hurt. That's why they
Exactly.
lost.
Zach's a fucking
LeBron
hypocrite.
was hurt. Come on, man.
That was the excuse from last year.
That's what
LeBron was hurt. That's why they
Exactly.
lost.
Exactly. Zach is a fucking hypocrite. He used the excuse, oh, AD was injured, LeBron was injured, blah, blah, blah. But when I want to bring up Chris Paul being hurt in 2018, no one gives a fuck.
Wait, how is Chris Paul supposed to?
Told you it's favoritism to their favorite player.
Okay, 29. Yes, Steph Curry is better than Chris Paul right now. I'll give you that, but it doesn't matter though. The Suns are a better team than the Warriors. Like, let's stop overhyping the Warriors, please. Who's to say to beat the Grizzlies? Like, that's just me personally.
Hey, You know who are the biggest eggs in our faces? The
Who?
Nets. The Nets.
Yeah, we were wrong about
yeah,
the
I heard
Nets.
that
one.
too.
Didn't we
That's
all
for
pick
all
them
of
to
them.
go to the finals? I think we all
Yeah,
had the finals, right?
and they choked their ass off. I was wrong emphatically.
No, we were all wrong. Not just you. This whole panel.
But what does that
Yo,
mean, Zach? Okay, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James better than Dirk Nowitzki in 2011 all time. What happened? Dirk Nowitzki
Mm,
won the championship, right? What does that mean?
Yup, he did.
So why
He
can't
did.
CB3 beat Steph Curry this year if Booker comes back?
Hey, what's
Why
it
can't
called? Tim Duncan
yo, I
has
got
a
a
better
question for
record
y'all.
Yeah,
against
Dallas
LeBron.
swept Kobe and the Lakers in
and beat
2011.
LeBron the Heat? Did anyone predict
Yup.
that?
I
Yo,
give
I got a
Nowinski
question.
so much props. He took out major
And
elite
people
players.
called Dirk a choke artist before that year.
Yep.
He
Yo,
beat
I
all the
got a
top
question.
elite players.
I got a question for y'all. Where do you go from here with the Brooklyn Nets? Well, what's
Well,
next?
apparently, Kyrie Irving wants a max contract, but he doesn't deserve it.
He doesn't really deserve it much, to be
Because
honest.
I think he might honestly walk if he doesn't get that max.
And Durant lacks heart, man. Durant lacks passion, man.
Yo,
Yeah,
isn't
Charles
it
Barkley
funny?
went in on him, man.
Yo, you know the funny thing about it? That's the very same team Kyrie played for. So Kyrie could have been on that Boston Celtic team, beating that Nets team. And
He left. That's what they do.
And he left.
He left
Well,
and
another
blew up
thing
in
too,
his
they
face.
didn't respect him either. They didn't respect him either.
Karma's a bitch, man.
Well, he didn't get the locker room. The guys didn't believe in him being a leader. I mean, I guess it played out.
Well, he don't have that Kobe and Jordan mentality to prove that they were wrong. He just left.
Mm-hmm.
And even in the series too, you see he's disengaged this whole After game 1, he was completely disengaged.
Kyrie didn't want it. He wasn't aggressive at all.
I don't see any competitive fire him after game
Yeah,
1.
they're like, let's just go home and just fuck it next season. That's the way I looked at it. Their body language. Him and Kevin
KD
Durant.
too. KD looked like in game 4 he was good for the first half, but then after the second half he was breaking so many shots he couldn't buy a bucket.
Well, yeah, and that's what you call karma, because
And the defense collapsed mentally.
I think Boston.
Zach says Kyrie is Kobe level skill. Do you agree with that?
No.
Like really?
Maybe he's probably a better ball handler. That's about it.
Better ball.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Maybe on a ball handling level, yeah.
Well, he could dribble the ball. He could throw one ball the palm of his hand and the other.
No, I think Kobe's more skillful. You know why? Kobe had the ability to steal other people's skill set and master it. He could copy just about any move.
Most of the NBA players fear Kobe than Kyrie and the Hall of Famers.
Another thing too, I think KD got scared.
90% of the players in the Hall of Famers, including LeBron, will tell you Kobe's the most skilled.
I think he was intimidated by those guys.
Durant definitely looked shook. He definitely looked scared.
Because I don't know about you guys, but have you ever played a game where you're making every shot, but then when there's one guy on the court, you can't buy a bucket?
And now with too, Kyrie has not dominated. Who's Kyrie?
Because there's some guys. Because I play basketball, I've had that before where I was hot, but then there's one guy that just scared me, and I couldn't buy open buckets. I think that's how KD felt this series.
He just couldn't handle double teams, triple teams. Durant just looked off. His shot selection was just embarrassing. According to Zach and these clowns who call me a quote-unquote Durant slurper, you see me criticizing Durant now. So
that's what the video's about.
I think someone on that Celtics team got to KD's head. I don't know who it was.
Yeah.
I guess it's smart. That's my guess. It's smart.
Hey, yo, Chi-Town. There's no stat for being mentally scared of somebody. That's a human emotion.
He's mentally weak, man.
Same thing happened to Scottie Pippen when he had the migraine. Remember, he had the little migraine. He would have come back to the game.
Yeah. This is why I say stats don't tell the whole story, because you.
Yeah, but same thing with Kyrie. Kyrie folded. All that he's more skilled.
Yeah.
Who did he really dominate and beat? Who did he destroy? I don't remember him. He doesn't have a moment he destroyed opponents one-on-one.
Yeah.
Or even won the championship several times. Defensive play like both ends of the court.
Yeah.
Right.
But where do you go from here, though? I mean, Kyrie going to get the max?
Here's what I would do if I were Brooklyn. This is my time plan, okay? If I were Brooklyn, 1, fire Steve Nash now. 2, let go of Blake Griffin. You gotta get younger. Let go of Blake Griffin. Maybe consider let go of Aldridge. You gotta get younger. Get a defensive wing, okay, to help out Brown. Fix your bench a little bit. You need maybe some more shooters and maybe a rim protector. And that's it, really. And get better free throw shoots. Teach Claxton how to make free throws. He missed 10 free throws in game 4, man.
He broke Shaq's record for most free throws in the start.
Of course. And then when playoffs finals come, they choke.
And
That's the
Zach
thing.
and Prince Zach really wants it over hype Draymond.
You know who I think
Yeah,
Brooklyn
and
should
they
go after? They should go after DeAndre Ayton.
He's a good player, but he's not an all-star, Zach. He's a
I think
decent player.
what's it called? I think the Nets should go after DeAndre Ayton.
That would be a good move for them.
Because I don't think Ayton's gonna stay with Phoenix because if they don't win a championship this year, he's most likely not getting a max contract.
I can see that though. I can see that though.
I think
That's
if the
the
Suns
thing.
win the championship, he'll stay. But if they don't, I think he'll leave.
So you
That's the
see, it
thing.
depends on their playoff run, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing with this era. When these guys end up folding up, or they can't win championships, or they can't dominate the best players, they up and leave. They don't be staying their full contract. They just up and leave.
Last year, I think Brooklyn did a bad
Do you
job in
think
free
Ben
agency.
Simmons is going to make much of a difference?
Like they had a chance to
Ben
get guys
Simmons
like
playing-
PJ Tucker.
PJ
And
Tucker would have helped
Ben
Brooklyn
Simmons-
immensely.
Yo,
Say that
Ben
again?
Simmons was playing Call of Duty instead of playing Game 4.
Jay was, jeez. He was also watching Law and Order too.
Yeah, he's watching his team get destroyed
Who?
right before his eyes.
He said, "Mike Brooklyn."
Oh,
He said, I ain't playing that
He said, I'm gonna collect the money, man. I'll
yo,
collect
Prince,
the
did you
money.
hear what Stephen A. Smith said?
What said that? What did he say?
No, he said that James Harden could average 5 points. He's a better product than Ben Simmons. That's how pathetic Ben Simmons is.
I kind of agree with Stephen A. on that. Harden's
Then
way
I
more.
heard that Jamie Foxx got at him for that comment. I'm seeing that all over the place.
Oh yeah, I heard
Media.
about that.
James
Zach, you
Jamie
really
Foxx.
compare Draymond to Rodman? Seriously?
Have you ever watched like the Hall of Famers, or he just going by what I don't know? Because his comments is weird. The trolls, of course.
This is the same guy that said the Wolves are going to the finals. Now all of a sudden he says, "Hey, the Grizz is supposed to win." Shut the fuck up, man! Like, come on.
that troll, whatever his name is, Zach. Obviously, never watched Dennis Rodman at all. He never watched none of his games from Bad Boy Pistons to Chicago.
This goes to all of us. If we're going to say something, stick by what we say. And if we wrong, then we just come on.
As I admit when you're wrong. I don't want to hear no excuse. Oh, the Wolves didn't choke. Oh, because they're 7-6. Seeding doesn't matter this year, man. Like, bro, the Wolves were up 26 in game 3 and choke, and up 16 in the fourth and lost. And in game 5 recently, they're up 13 in the fourth quarter and lost, and gave up a layup to John Moran. Gave up 18 points in the fourth quarter to John Moran. I don't want to keep hearing the Grizz are the favorites. It's not my problem. Besides, aren't these two teams evenly matched though? It's not like the Wolves are playing a super team. You know, they're playing an evenly matched team.
Yep.
They're both young.
It's a good series, man.
Yeah, both young, two young teams competing for playoff glory and a spot to be called.
No, Zach, you picked the Wolves to come out the finals. You picked the Celtics to win the title, which is even more blasphemy. I don't see how.
No, that's not. Celtics should still win the title. I think.
How does he feel the Wolves gonna be in the finals and
What
win?
the fuck?
He's gonna go through the Bucks and the Suns
What?
and Golden State.
No, the Wolves are not beating no Warriors. They're not beating the
No, but I
Grizz.
think-
They're not
I think-
beating no Suns. They're not
Does he-
beating the Mass. No.
No,
The Wolves
Where's
are
he
Boston.
young,
getting
man.
this information?
I could see Boston winning it though.
What, the title? I think they're. It depends who they see in the finals, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think they could beat Milwaukee and Miami.
if Milwaukee is healthy, no. If Milwaukee is healthy,
No, but that's the thing though. Milwaukee's probably gonna end the series tomorrow. Where most
bro,
of
you switched up. You picked the Warriors, then you said the Wolves were coming up. No, I checked your comment. Remember the video, P, when you said when people were complaining about when people said that Ant Edwards was compared to Michael Jordan. I checked the comment. He said, "Hey, the Wolves are going to the finals." Blah blah. I checked the comment though. Come on, don't switch up, bro.
Everybody's being compared to MJ, and then
Get the fuck out of here, man. and if you did pick the Warriors are not making the finals either, man.
But yeah, man, I agree with your take, G Money. They definitely got to get younger, but I don't know
You're
where
the
they go
dummy,
from here.
Zach.
'Cause Kyrie even said teams are going to get more better. They're going to get more competitive, taller and younger. So
And you supposed to see the
that's
most highly
basically what
skilled, unstoppable, right? I never
that's
see you
basically
dominating anybody.
exactly.
He didn't eclipse
So
LeBron.
why is
He
he
didn't
making that
eclipse
excuse? He play on the team too.
Giannis to prove that he's like just as
Yeah.
on the level
So
of Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan. The way the media hyped him up, I'm like him, the highly skilled.
yeah,
Who did
but
he
look,
dominate? Where's his
if
shit?
that's
Like
the
you,
thing, why can't you? If that's the thing, why can't your team get better? You know, if other
he
teams
could
are
do
getting
it. He
better,
could
then
even
your
do it
team
with
get better too.
Boston.
So why?
I have the comment right here. You want to hear this, Pete, to prove that Zach is a liar? I have the video.
Yeah.
You said you try to pick your champion. Which team's going to win the 2022 championship, right, Pete? You want to hear Zach's comment?
Yep.
The Wolves making it out of the West. Anthony Edwards is the new Jordan. So Zach's lying to me.
And he's a rookie. What did he do that proved to be the new Jordan? Does he really know what Jordan did in his rookie
So,
year?
like I said, Zach picked the Wolves to come out the West.
These
Factual
dudes
evidence.
really watch and do any research? Do you know what Jordan did
You
his
don't
rookie
know
year?
that, Zach. If I don't know basketball, then let's stop talking basketball. Let's stop.
Yo,
You don't know shit about hoops, man. You don't know shit about hoops. You say one of the dumbest crap I ever heard. Come on, Draymond Green compared with a freaking Rodman. Like, get out of here. Those Celtics winning the title this year. Come on, man. Nah. The Wolves coming out the West, and I just exposed you. I literally just read your comment 8 days ago. You said the Wolves were coming out the West. Anthony Edwards was the new Jordan. Right, P?
the numbers that
Yep.
Jordan was putting in the 1980s?
You don't
Edwards ain't doing
you
that.
don't have a better basketball IQ than me. No, you don't, man. No, you don't, man. You're the
Word.
This,
and
the
even
skill level.
Zach admits he's trolling. Even Zach admits he's trolling. So you admit you're a troll, bro. You're the dummy. You just admit you're a troll.
Yeah, he
So
doesn't
you're
want to
the
come
fucking
live.
dummy.
Yeah.
Yo,
You-
can we still call Kevin Durant the best player in the league now, or what?
I never thought he was.
I never
never
did
thought
neither,
he
but
was.
Some people still believe. Some people
I know
still
me
believe he
personally, I
was
never
the
thought
best
he
player in the
was.
I mean, I thought that, but then
Me
after
neither.
this series, I don't know anymore.
I never. To me, I slightly give LeBron
And last
over
year,
him.
last year he was
sorry.
playing in like he was the
At
best
least
player in the
LeBron
world
went
in the
back to
playoffs.
Cleveland, took Cleveland to the championship several times and got a ring. Came back 3-1 against Golden State. I'm sorry, I got to give him over KD on that.
No, we're talking about. I think probably after, because last year he was playing like he was the best player in the world.
Yeah, but then what happened?
Yeah, this year, I think someone just got to him mentally. I don't know what happened to him.
That's how you break people. That's how the great all-time
Okay,
greats do
Zach.
break people. Fight
Since
for my
Zach,
people.
if you think you know basketball, how come you debate us on basketball? Since you know basketball so much, Zach. Since you're a basketball savant, like you say you are, Zach, how come you come to the panel and debate with us? If you can't do that, it shows that you're soft.
No, Zach's argument is going to be stats. He wanted to compare numbers, but
Because
Robert,
Zach is a moron that doesn't know how to debate. He just used numbers and stats. We use context, you know. The problem with Zach is that all he does is name call rather than give us context.
yeah, it's kind of sad though. But I mean, he's a troll.
He's a moron, man. He
It's
thinks
what-
that he's tougher than what he is. He thinks he's tougher and smarter than everybody.
Trust me, it's a lot of these guys are extremely young. That's one thing I noticed. They're very young. They're not gonna do any homework, no research on the. They're just gonna be go by their favorite player. That's pretty much what we're dealing with in this era.
And here's the difference, Zach. Didn't I just admit that the Suns could lose to many of those teams I just named? I said that the Suns can lose to the Heat. They can lose to the Grizzlies. They can lose to the Bucks. They can lose. Who else? They can lose
Everybody's
to.
up for grabs.
That's my
Yeah,
point. I also
anything can happen.
and then I also criticize the Suns when they lose. I didn't give the Suns excuses. All you do, Zach, is pump up the Warriors. You don't want to hear that Steph Curry is injury prone. You don't want to hear that Klay Thompson's injury prone. He can be inconsistent. You don't want to hear that Draymond Green, yes, he's a great defender, but he can get into foul trouble. You don't want to hear that Steve Kerr can make poor rotation sometimes. You don't want to hear that Jordan Poole is good now, but he could cool off any moment. You don't want to hear that the Warriors lack rebounding. You don't want to hear that if you be physical with the Warriors, you're going to beat them. But you overhype the Warriors. The same team that also blew a 3-1 lead to the Cavs.
Yep. Blew it up from embarrassing. The most embarrassing thing in the NBA history. I'm sorry.
But I quote
I
unquote
made a
slurp the
video.
Suns, quote unquote. Quote unquote. Like Prince, do I slurp the
I made a
Suns?
video. Nah, no, you don't. I made a video that the analytic guy says the Boston Celtics going to win the championship this year. So they may be right on this one. They got it wrong every single year, but they may be right on this one.
We
I
gotta
think
see. We
we just
gotta
gotta
see.
find out. We just gotta find out.
We just gotta see
I
because
think right now, I think they're going to the finals right now.
come on, who thought that KD? I mean, think about who thought KD and Kyrie Irving was gonna fold up this bad. I mean, we
That's
knew this was gonna be a challenge.
They didn't even win a playoff game this year.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
nobody
I just
saw it
gotta see how
coming.
I gotta see who they
I'm not
match
gonna
up.
lie.
Can we see how Chris Middleton looks before we say go to the finals, please?
But that's the thing, though. Is he going to be back, though?
He's going to be back soon.
No, he got injured. It's been a week, right?
We're not hating on Kevin Durant watch video, but
What's it called?
he
It's
gotta
been
get called out.
it's only been a week till
This
Middleton
is the
has
thing, man.
since Middleton was
This
hurt
is
though.
the thing about sports, man. If you come due, you come due. You don't, you don't. If
Right.
it was LeBron, you wouldn't have a problem. You wouldn't have a problem with us downgrading LeBron and calling it like it is on him. So
Hey,
why
if
can't we
Kevin
do the same
Durant
thing
was
with
my
Kevin?
favorite player, I would have been going in on him.
You see, yo,
This would have not
Pete,
comprehended, but he's not my favorite player.
This is how I can tell Zach is a dumbass, bitch ass nigga. Let's look at Zach's comment. All of you couldn't hold blah 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 jack strap, and
Scalabrine. I think
you
he's talking about
call
Brian
some of
Scalabrine.
these players bums. Prince Draymond will give you 50. This is how I can tell Zach doesn't know basketball. Draymond will give
50?
Prince
You said 50 what? What?
points. Draymond's not even a scorer, man.
Yo, he didn't even make it on the 75 list. Draymond Green even making a 75 anniversary list.
For starters, how is that relevant towards this conversation?
We're talking about Durant,
How about
and
you come
and
on
you
the
brought
side?
up the Suns.
How about you come on the
Draymond
stand
Green
and try to
dropped
give
in
us
50?
How
You're
does that-
He
smoking
said on
crack.
Prince. He said that he'll drop 50 on Prince. Dude,
Okay,
Draymond's
what does that
not a
have to do with
scorer.
Oh, I mean, that's
I'd
bullshit.
hope an NBA player would drop it on an amateur. No
Dog,
offense,
the
Prince,
entire
but
sports
I'm just
media would have
saying.
been laughing at Zach, man. It wouldn't have been just us. All they would have been laughing. Stephen A. Smith, you name it. Kendrick Perkins. All they would have been laughing at Zach.
And
Like,
when we call the players bums, when have we called any player bums anyway?
I mean,
so Zach
I mean,
is just lying.
I never call a professional basketball player a bum. All I do is critique his game. I don't feel he's better than the next.
if they play bad, they play bad.
We have a right to do that. That's sport.
No, but I do think
That's what sports is
NBA
all
players
about.
out of every sport,
It's competitive.
NFL, MLB, NHL, NBA players are the most soft.
You know what it is? He's basically another Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant, if you criticize his game, he
I
goes on
think out of
social
every
media
sport,
and he starts
basketball
going in
players are the
attack mode.
softest.
The minute you criticize, he just did it recently. He
think
went at
about
Charles
boxing?
Barkley today on social media.
Wait, Prince, what are you saying?
Chi-Town, what you think about boxers? I mean, they gotta be.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're still what's it called? They're taking hits.
Okay.
At least in boxing, they're still taking punches and stuff like that. So
Yeah, and then in the NBA, you give them one slight little hit, they're done. They're
and then
down
you
to
got
the
Ben
floor.
Simmons who
They
doesn't
out
want
of
to
the
play
season.
because his back is hurting. When you got players who've dealt with worse injuries playing in the basketball game.
And that's how you know these young cats don't know how to do basketball analysis because
And then here's another thing with the NFL and NBA. The reason why you don't see that much in the NFL is because there's no guaranteed money. If a player doesn't play, he doesn't get paid. Like in the NBA, the players sit out because they're getting paid. So when the collective bargaining agreement comes up again, I think there's gonna be another lockout.
you know it's funny, Prince. I wanted to mention this.
I definitely
Wait,
think that's
go
going
ahead. You know the funny
And
thing,
when the
Prince.
CBA starts negotiations,
No, that lockout is going to happen.
You know it's funny, y'all, because I was watching this one guy on YouTube. He made a video talking about Kobe and Michael Jordan, and he was exposing all these new generation fanboys. And he said he finds it funny because every time he goes online, listen to this. He'll see a lot of these LeBron fanboys, Steph Curry fanboys, Kevin Durant fanboys, watching Michael Jordan mixtape and Kobe Bryant mixtape. If you look at their face expression, in their reaction. They automatically do a 360-degree angle, say, oh shit, Jordan's the GOAT. I didn't know Jordan could do this. I didn't know Kobe Bryant could do this. Oh my God, his bounce was that serious? He
And
could block, he has handles,
and
and he made a point.
Let me read Zach's comment again. I can tell Zach just
That's
talk to talk.
crazy.
Draymond Green will lock all of you up, and none of you can score 1 point on Draymond Green.
He's just being a clown.
I'm not even going to respond to that.
I mean, hey, I would hope so that he can do that. He is an NBA player, right? So if he can't, then we got problems. You know, that doesn't mean we can't critique and judge your game.
Okay, so when he lock you up too, Zach? Wouldn't Draymond lock you up too, Zach?
No, he's talking about CP3. Wouldn't CP3 own him?
Good point. And he calls Chris Paul a choker, but wouldn't Chris Paul own you too, Zach?
Yeah.
Draymond Green choked him many times.
Thank you,
I
Shai.
actually went to I went to a basketball camp like a couple years ago too. I think this was probably 10 years ago, where you got to play players 1-on-1. CP3 was there. His ball handles were no one could guard him.
When was this? Like during the summer or something?
No, this was like 10 years ago. This was during a summer camp here in Chicago. He was just playing like kids 1-on-1, and yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he's supposed to do that though. He's a professional basketball player.
Kobe did that when he came to New York.
Yeah.
He came to New York. He was killing dudes. Dudes was going crazy.
But here's the thing. People act like if you don't play pro basketball, you don't have the right to talk about.
That's not always true.
Yes, you do.
You have the right to talk about basketball.
I mean, there's coaches who haven't played, but
that's what they started saying about Shannon Sharp, Nick Wright when they be going at them.
A lot of coaches haven't even played basketball. A lot of coaches haven't played basketball. A lot of analytic guys that know about basketball haven't played basketball. So you don't have to necessarily play basketball.
You don't really need to.
The case. You don't have to always play pro basketball, to know about basketball. Yeah. There's some guys that played pro basketball and don't know the game too well and say stupid stuff. You see it all the time in the media. So it could go both ways. I've seen some guys say the most dumbest stuff and they play professional basketball.
Kendrick Perkins.
Kendrick Perkins, they say a lot of crazy shit. But he's backtracking a lot of stuff he should say.
Even Steven Jackson, too. He says a lot of dumb stuff, too.
Yeah, they started flip-flopping. A lot of them flip-flopping.
Zach. Nah. Here's the thing, Zach. You call us names every time. So if you disrespect us, we have the right to disrespect you, Zach.
Dude, I don't even address him because he's not even on this panel. I don't address anyone who's not.
Yeah, me either. They're just trolls to me, man.
You see, this is like until Zach is just.
I only address guys who want to come in the chat. Those are the guys who I address, not people.
Not Shot-Town. A lot of these guys who are diehard
I'm just ignoring Zach because Zach doesn't know
are
anything about
very emotional.
Like I said, I only pay attention to people on the panel, not people who hide behind a keyboard.
Right, because Zach just is scared to come and debate because we know we'll flame him. Like, think about it. Zach thinks that when we criticize him, he gets so offended, but it's okay for him to disrespect us. You know what I mean? He's just a hypocrite.
I don't address people who are hiding in the comments. I address people on this panel.
I totally agree.
But like, what do you think, Pete? It's okay for Zach to disrespect us, but when we do it to him, he whines and cries.
He's like 12 years old. Wait, is he 12 years old?
He's like the Kevin Durant of YouTube. It's okay for Durant and other guys to disrespect.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. The Kevin Durant. That's a good
Kevin Durant of YouTube. It's okay for stars to disrespect people, but when we do it to them, it's okay. If I'm a bully, Zach, then we should not be friends. If I'm a bully,
yo, that was a good one.
You're the true bully
of YouTube.
I'm just saying, Zach. If I'm the bully, then we should not be friends, and we should not debate anymore. If I'm the bully, you're the true bully, man.
Dude, if he goes to other people's channel, they'll roast him worse than we do.
Oh, yes. I'm glad you mentioned that. I went to other channels. They go in. When I mean they go in, they don't hold back their tongue. They will curse out your favorite player. They will demoralize them. They'll pull out pictures, memes, and everything.
I don't even think. Chi-Town.
Yeah.
Yo, Chi-Town, I think it won't even be basketball. At least we still keeping it within basketball. It'll be F your moms, fuck you, I'll be
And here's the
this.
thing
Other
too.
channels is worse when it
And
comes
here's
to
the thing
roasting
too.
Durant and
And
LeBron. I've seen
and
it.
also here's the thing too.
I
Here's
don't
I
get
can
it.
tell Zach is just
I
acting
don't
like a
get into
baby.
that type of talk.
But I
Guys just
know,
want to fight.
right? And here's another thing that kills me with Zach, right? Remember when he called you a studio gangster, blah blah blah. He thinks it's funny, but it's not. Remember that, Pete? And called you a racist gangster, Pete, Zach.
Right.
And he calls us
Yep.
slurpers and this and that and that. He thinks it's funny, but it's not funny. But when we do it to him, he wants to act like a bitch, and he calls us bullies, but he's not a bully
Yeah, I don't even like you see me on here. I barely address Zach.
because we know Zach is a troll and doesn't know what he's
Well,
talking
because he's
about.
not even on the panel, so why should I
If anything,
address him when
block
he
him.
wants no smoke?
Because
Like,
the other,
P, why don't you block Zach anyway? I don't get it.
yeah, because other channels, he thinks we're the worst. I've seen other channels roast
If
your
we're the
favorite
worst,
players.
I want to
Because
ask
they
Zach.
threatened to kill him.
Zach,
That's
if
bad.
we're the worst, Zach, if we're the worst, why do you come to the channel?
Trust me, we're not even the worst. I've seen worse. I've seen channels roast the hell out of LeBron
I've seen
James.
channels where they threaten to kill you with a Glock.
Pretty much. And we give LeBron and other guys the credit when they play well, right?
Yeah, other channels, they roast his favorite players.
And never
I
give
mean,
anyone credit.
Come in here. Hey, he's more than free to come in here and debate anytime he wants. You don't. I would keep my mouth shut if you wanted to debate me, or if it was you, G Money, or anybody else. I let y'all have it. I mean, I ain't gonna be saying nothing. You know. So,
Okay, if I'm blinded by the Suns jock straps, you're blinded by the Warriors jock straps, right? If I'm blinded by the Suns, you're blinded by the Warriors, right? You ignore that the Warriors are injury prone, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Who will come? Here's how I can tell Zach is biased. Once the Warriors lose in the playoffs, there'll be some excuse. Watch.
but I don't understand why he doesn't get. I mean, I understand they're not your favorite team, but if the team is doing well, I'm like, yo, they're doing well. Respect. He doesn't know basketball because back in the days, if the other team beat your favorite team, just like how they used to shake hands and pound and all of that, you're the better man. You're the better team. He's on this. He's coming with this ignorant comment like, "Nah, they ain't." I'm like, "Nah, you wildin'." They made it to the first seed, second seed. You gotta give them their props.
And then Zach just called me a fanboy. How am I his son's fanboy? Like what? Like Prince, am I his son's fanboy?
But he's a LeBron fanboy.
nah, definitely not. And you know what? I'm gonna give credit to the Joker today because he got a win over the Warriors, and Kevin Durant couldn't.
That was a few days ago. That was on Sunday.
So, yeah, but still, he got a win though. It's still on the record. You know, the Nuggets.
Well, what's it called?
It's on record.
Embiid might choke a 3-0 lead.
I think it's possible, but I think Philly wins Game 7. I don't think they win Game 6.
You think they lose Game 6?
Yeah, I think they lose in Toronto, but they win Game 7.
Well,
I have a feeling they close. I think in Game 6 they'll take it seriously. I don't think they're taking this team seriously.
Now, they already said if James Harden pulls this off, they said they're gonna rip Kevin Durant even more.
Well, what's it called? Doc Rivers. He's already blown.
All right, Zach, we'll see, man. Come back to me when the Suns win the championship.
What's it called though? If the 76ers do lose the series, Doc Rivers should be banned from coaching.
You can make a case.
Yo, would you trade? Yo, would y'all get rid of Ben Simmons if you're the Nets?
I would consider.
Trade him. He ain't doing nothing.
I would consider for the right price.
I know people are roasting Ben Simmons, but I still think.
And this is I can tell Zach is biased. If the Suns are frauds, what about the Bucks? So this is I can tell Zach is a hypocrite. It's okay.
How the Bucks frauds?
No. Listen. He called the Suns frauds. Okay, listen. It's okay for Milwaukee to beat an injured Hawks team without Trae Young. It's okay for them to beat the Nets without Harden for 3 games, Kyrie for 3 games, and Chris Paul has a wrist injury, Booker has a hamstring, Cyrus torn his ACL, etc. It's okay for the Bucks to do that, but when the Suns win, now they're frauds. This is why I don't argue with Zach, man. Zach is a fucking clown and just biased, man. And again, Zach, you don't understand Devin Booker can come back. This is I can tell the dude's a fucking casual, man. Booker can come back, though.
This guy's like Nick Wright on the comment
You do
section.
understand the Suns are not done, right? He can come back in the playoffs, though.
What they call though? If it goes to Game 7, though, I think you have to play Devin Booker.
Like Pete, this is I can tell Zach is a Suns hater, a LeBron nut rider, a Warriors Jack sniffer, a
And
Celtics,
James Harden too.
and also he overhypes this. I mean,
Like,
listen,
we don't talk about James Harden no more. I don't know what happened.
I know. And listen, I like Boston, and I like the Celtics,
James
and I
Harden
like
got
the
a
way,
divorce.
and also I like the way the Celtics are playing. But he also overhypes the Celtics, man. Like the dude's a Celtics fan. The dude's a Celtics fanboy, a Suns hater, like
But
you
hold
said.
on. Wait, G Money, when did he become a Celtics fan?
No. My point is that he overhypes Boston, overhypes Golden State. This is why I don't listen to Zach sometimes, man. Here's how biased he is, right? It's bad for Phoenix to beat injured teams, but okay for Milwaukee to beat injured teams, but the Bucks are not for us.
Oh yeah. Oh yo, we also forgot to mention we got to give Jimmy Butler props. Didn't they knock off?
Jimmy Butler didn't play. He didn't play in Game 5. He didn't play. He didn't play.
His team though.
His team, yeah.
Though, right?
With Carl.
All right, Zach, come back to me when the Celtics and Warriors do not make the finals. Come back to me, man.
Wait, I didn't watch a game today. Was Kyle Lowry playing or no?
No Kyle Lowry. Heat won by 3. No Kyle Lowry.
So they didn't have Lowry or Butler. Wow.
And you think Dallas Tate gets rid of the Jazz, handles business?
Utah, yeah, they're gonna be Utah, yeah.
What's it called? So going forward, what are your predictions?
Utah trash. Jazz are frauds, man. Jazz are real frauds.
They got lucky in Game 4 too. If Powell makes those 2 free throws,
Yeah, Jazz did got lucky.
If Powell makes the free throws or don't foul Mitch on the offense rebound, they would have lost in 5.
Yeah.
Salute, Tay. What up?
Salute, Tay.
Wait, so who do you guys have it in the Eastern Conference?
Eastern Conference Finals. I say it's tough. If Middleton is not healthy,
which no, because
Bucks have.
It's only been a week since he's gotten injured, though.
True, but can I see
in Game 1 probably going to be by Thursday or Friday? I'm guessing.
All right, so can I assume Middleton will be back by that time?
No, because his injury isn't his injury a month though.
I don't know. 3 weeks.
Just like David Booker has for 3-4 weeks.
It's only been 1 week since he's been injured.
That's tough. Without Chris,
what's it called? If the Bucks technically, so today it's Wednesday here. So the Bucks today they're playing Game 1 probably on Friday.
Giannis gonna have to go full beast mode, man. Literally.
What's it called? Game 1 probably gonna start Friday or Saturday.
Oh, this Friday and Saturday.
If they beat the Bulls today.
If they knock off the Bulls, which they will. Without Chris Middleton, I'll give a slight edge towards the Celtics. You're gonna need Chris Middleton to close games out. You're gonna need him to close games out.
Because it's only been a week since Middleton has
that whole bench. I'm not gonna lie, the Celtics bench is insane.
It's better. It's not amazing, but it's better this year.
It's been exactly a week since Middleton's got injured.
I mean, I won't rule out Milwaukee. If Chris Middleton were healthy, I would have the Bucks coming out the East by far. But the fact that he's hurt, I would say Celtics and Heat if he's not healthy, if he's not there.
Wait, so who do you have making the finals?
And the conference final, no, I'll get to that. Conference final, let's break it down. The Mavs are beating the Jazz. Can we agree on that? Mavs are beating the Jazz. I think the Suns are beating the Pelicans. The Warriors going to beat the Nuggets in 5.
Sixers ain't going nowhere.
Philly. No, but I'm talking about the West now. I got Heat and Celtics in the conference. Heat and Celtics. If Middleton's not healthy. So it'll be Mavs, Suns, Warriors, and
I think if Booker's not healthy against the Mavs, I think Mavs win it.
I think Booker's gonna come back. That's the thing, though.
I think we don't know how he looked. That's another thing too.
I understand that, but we didn't know how Luka was going to look with his calf. But look at him now. So who knows with Booker though?
Yeah, with the fully healthy, if he's going to come.
What kind of like hamstring injury was it?
All right, Zach, come back to me. If Boston does win the championship, come back to me, man.
Okay, Kobe, man, he gonna be shooting with a messed up wrist, man.
No, it's a hamstring.
I'm going with
but what kind was it?
But remember, Pence, Middleton is out though. He's going to win without Middleton.
Yeah, but ain't Middleton coming back in 2 more weeks?
We don't know. Well,
what's it called? No, here's the thing, Prince. The game's gonna start by this Friday or Saturday.
Potentially.
If the Bulls lose. the game's probably going to start on Friday or Saturday. And
Oh,
Middleton's
okay.
injury, it's only been exactly a week since Middleton got injured.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to miss probably the first 3 games of that series.
And that's gonna be big. And they have to go win in Boston.
Possibly
That's
he
tough.
might not even be available for that series.
Right, and don't forget Chi-Town. They had to win in Boston. TD Garden's hard to win in that building, man. Whew.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Man.
that series, I think I
It
wouldn't
can
be
go
surprised
6
if
games.
Boston wins in 5.
You think in 5? I think the Bucks can win 2 or 3 games at least.
Do you think
5?
Here's a good question.
That's
Wow.
kind of disrespectful to say 5.
I mean, you
Here's
saw
a
what
good
happened with the
question.
Nets. We all picked
I
the Nets to beat
understand.
them.
I
Yeah,
understand that.
yeah,
But
we
the
don't. Yeah, no one saw Nets would get beaten this badly. Then
I give you that, but here's the difference, though. The Bucks at least have depth and defense. The Nets just score. When the Nets don't score, they don't defend. That's the thing. You're not going to double Giannis because Milwaukee has shooting, though, and
well,
Milwaukee
that's
has rim protection too. So you
this.
can't
Yo,
you
I got a
can't say
question for
Boston
y'all.
in 5. Yeah, P.
Can Giannis dominate the Celtics in ways that Kevin Durant can't? If Jason Tatum is guarding
I'm
And
I
on
Giannis,
think
top of
he
that, too,
can. I think
He
he can.
can.
on
It's
top
a
of
matter
that
of
too,
will he. He can. It's a matter of will he. There's a
and here's
difference.
another thing too.
I believe he can.
Robert Williams didn't play against
He's
the
not
Nets.
gonna.
He's gonna be available for the whole series.
But he's not going to
Against,
stop Giannis. That's the thing. Giannis can also
but he
space
could
the
slow
floor
him
now.
down though, because he could guard. He's a versatile defender.
I understand that, but Giannis is one of the strongest players
No,
to the
but he's
rim.
gonna slow him down because
He's
he's
not
not
going to
gonna
slow
have
him
it
down.
easy.
Giannis will drop like 30 plus. He's not going to slow him down, though. How's it going to slow him? Giannis is one of the strongest players. He's quick. He's athletic. He can finish and can stretch the
And
floor.
another thing too, Giannis' shot hasn't been
I mean,
consistent too.
Yeah, Giannis shot.
I
Yeah,
agree
get
with
it.
that. I agree with that.
Because against the Bulls too, he had open. They were putting Caruso on him, giving him open shots. He wasn't taking them. He was attacking the basket, and they were triple teaming him, and they still couldn't stop him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When Giannis
And I
goes
think
in, they're gonna
Giannis, it
they're
depends
gonna
on
need the whole
Giannis'
team
shot.
to put him down.
I understand that, but Giannis, listen, I'm not saying it's great, but it is better now compared to years past. Let's admit
No,
that.
but this Bull series too, we haven't seen him hit the jumper,
That is true, but maybe it gets better in
and
the
they're
second
leaving him
round. We're just
open
gonna
too.
find
So
out.
okay.
They put Caruso on. They put small defenders on him, so someone could help in the bag because they know he's not going to take those shots.
Good point.
I think they would put Alex Caruso on Kevin Durant, or
Oh, I see what you're saying. They might try to
Yeah,
force
that's a good
Giannis
point.
to
I'll
make
give
all
you that.
these shots.
That's
And
a good
make
point.
because what they're doing is they're having a small guy up in the perimeter and having a guy behind him help.
yeah, they're gonna double team Giannis. I know that for sure. They're gonna try to double
So
team
they're
him.
going to try clogging the paint. That's going to be their main strategy.
Or they're gonna force him to take all those shots.
Yeah, they're going
And
to
go.
force him
And
to shoot
remember, his
outside the
free
perimeter.
throws ain't that great too, man.
That
Giannis
is a
got to
good
work on his
point
free
too.
throws.
That's
His
another
free.
reason. That is a good point. You guys made some great points. That's another reason why the more Chi-Town and Jaren and Mason made better points. I thought to myself, without Chris Middleton and Giannis' limitations, I don't think Milwaukee wins the series if he's not
Because
there.
yeah, they're gonna force him to take a lot of shots.
And
We
look at it
all
like
know
this.
Giannis can't shoot that
He
well.
might get tired too. Giannis might get
And
tired.
what's it called?
And the
They're not
free
gonna
throw.
let, unlike the Bulls, they're not going to let Grayson Allen kill them.
Hey, yo,
Just
here's
like
the
with Kevin
only way.
Durant
True.
missing the free
Here's the
throws.
only way the Bucks. Here's the only way the Bucks could beat the Celtics. Giannis has to dominate the game, and it can't become to a closeout.
Well,
situation.
no.
But
But
He has
also,
to,
Bucks have to hit threes.
it's
Don't
going to be
forget
based
too.
on his jump shot. If he could hit the outside
So what about
jumper,
the shooters?
they could
Who
win.
who the Bucks has gonna
Allen,
match their bench?
Portis, Connington. I mean, Carter. These guys had to hit shots. Holiday.
No.
These guys had to
The
hit
only
shots.
way the Bucks are going to win this series if it's Giannis hits the outside jumper.
Which I agree with that too. That's true. I agree with that.
If he could get hot
I
from
don't see that
outside,
happening.
Then they'll win.
Yeah, but I don't.
'cause
see
that's my
Chi-Town
main
don't see that
concern this
happening.
series. Giannis' jumper,
Uh,
even against the Bulls, it hasn't
It's
been
not been very consistent like with
Yeah, they're
Chi-Town.
consistent. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that's
P?
not. We all know that's one of his Achilles' heels. That's not his. That's one of his.
And this
flaws.
is why they've been
So,
arguing. A lot of KD fans say KD's better than Giannis. KD's better than Giannis. Well, look what just
He's
happened.
not. He's not.
Look what just happened.
He's not.
Yeah.
Well,
Giannis,
look what just happened,
Durant
KD.
may be a better outside scorer, but Giannis is better rebounding, better passer.
I think Giannis is a better
better-
all-around player.
I agree.
Better
100%.
defender too. And
I
he
think-
did
I
not
think
do the
He's a
cheat
better
code
leader.
like
He's a
KD.
better
He's
leader.
the ultimate cheat code.
And
And
Giannis is a way better leader.
yeah, KD did the ultimate cheat code, man. It's like, you know
I'm
what?
telling y'all,
Can't
yo,
beat them? Join them.
Milwaukee- Yo, the Milwaukee Bucks and Celtics cannot get into close games. It's going to favor the Celtics. because they can shoot
Good point.
defense. So,
Good point.
Honestly, like I said, if Middleton's not available for a single game,
So you tell me nobody in Boston is going to be able to stop
I
them
don't know,
defensively
man.
at all?
I can't say Boston in 5 because here's the thing: Boston can go to
You would
offensive
say the
drop.
same thing though if I said Boston were going to sweep Nets.
I understand, but you can't compare the Nets to the Bucks, man. You can't compare the two teams because here's the difference, though. Brooklyn doesn't have a bench. Milwaukee has better shooting, and Milwaukee has better rim protection, though. That's the thing. And you're not going to double Giannis because you have other guys who can hit threes in a higher clip.
They don't have to, though.
Yes, they have to. Yes, they do.
And Giannis ain't going to fold up in for 4 games like KD, man.
Because another thing you're missing, this Boston team's the number 1 ranked defense.
That doesn't mean nothing because here's the thing, though. Milwaukee's one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the NBA, and also Milwaukee is a top great defensive team in the interior too. So consider that, though.
Yeah.
And another thing too, who's guarding Jason Tatum?
Who's guarding Drew Holiday?
Giannis would guard him. Giannis can't guard Jason Tatum.
Drew Holiday's another
Giannis can't guard Jason Tatum.
But Holiday's capable of giving you 20 in a series. He's capable. He's not a
good. I think he's an underrated defender, but sometimes offensively he has a lot of ups and downs.
Same thing with Brown and Tatum. Sometimes same thing. Let's be honest. It's true. Same thing with Brown and Tatum, right?
Yeah, but Tatum's a superstar, though.
No, he's not. He's an all-star. It's one series, man. He's not a superstar. It's one series.
Yeah, same with Kyrie. Same thing with Kyrie.
Yo, if Giannis dominates, he'll attract double teams, and those guys have to hit wide open.
And that's my point. And the Bucks can hit open threes, though.
Exactly. But he can't make.
You know they're gonna be jacking up a lot of threes. You know that for sure.
And don't forget, Milwaukee can clog the paint. Lopez can clog the paint. And don't forget too, Lopez can clog the paint. Giannis, Ibaka can clog the paint.
The Milwaukee Bucks play defense.
Thank you. Tell Chi-Town that, man. Thank you.
Confused with
So, but Celtics in 5 is disrespectful, man. Like, if you want to say Celtics in 6 or 7, I can understand that. If Middleton is hurt, I have Boston in 7.
No. If Middleton was healthy, I'd give him 2 or 3 games.
No, if Middleton is healthy, they're beating Boston with Middleton. They're beating Boston.
I think it would be a 7-game series.
They'll beat Boston with Middleton because that's another guy that can hit big shots. I know Middleton can be inconsistent. I get that, but Middleton can get hot. Remember, he had monster fourth quarters in the playoffs last year, especially against the Hawks in Game 3, against the Suns in Game 4, monster fourth. And that's another guy could take the pressure off Giannis, though. If you have Middleton on the floor, who do you trust more in the playoffs, Middleton or Brown? Middleton, right? Let's be honest.
It's going to be a tough series.
You just labeled Jason Tatum a superstar? He didn't even earn that.
He's not. It's one series.
No, I think Tatum, you can make a case he's the top 10 player in the league.
It's still early.
Yeah,
one series.
No, I think Tatum's definitely a superstar.
He shut down KD.
I mean, he's an emerging.
We losing the word too.
It's too early though. Why was if he gets killed in this series by Milwaukee? Let's see what he does in the playoffs. He might lose to Miami or something. Then what?
Yeah, G Money's right. If Celtics beats the Bucks and goes to the finals, then it's like okay.
Wait, Prince, let me ask you a question. Do you think Luka Doncic is a superstar?
Nah,
I don't think so.
All-star at best.
I think he's an all-star that could be the.
He has to get out the first round first.
Generation. He didn't really hit his prime. He's still good. He didn't hit his prime yet, though. Chi-Town. He's still young.
No, he's been in the league for what? I think this is 4th year.
4th year, yeah.
4th year.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's only been in the league for 4 years. So.
I mean, Magic's been. I'm not comparing him to Luka, but Magic is probably his first or second year is probably a superstar.
Yeah, but he also led his team further in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the thing. I think
there's some guys though that by year 2 or 3 they're probably superstars.
Which I agree with that. I love Jason Tatum, but it's too early to say superstar. Let's see what.
Yeah, he's really good player. He's really good.
Tatum is good. I love Jason Tatum. He's a beast. But let's see what the Celtics do against Milwaukee, Miami, and in the finals. Let's see what they do. Though,
because if he pulls that off, oh man.
then we can call him a superstar. But if they get smacked around by a team somewhere, then you can't call him a superstar.
Yeah.
Hey, stop that.
You okay, P?
Yeah. Dumb dogs barking.
I'm just asking, P. When are you going back to the U.S.?
Should be this month, man. I got visa problems, man. So law. I'm kind of stuck here for a while. You know, hopefully stuff.
Yeah, man. Prince gonna be doing his military training, man. Prince, man.
Yeah, so you go to the Philippines every year?
Like, going. What's that?
Wait, P, so you go to the Philippines every year?
Every year, yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. Nice. That's amazing.
So when you go back home, are you planning to go next year again, too?
Every year. No, I go every year, but I like planning it around like this every year in December. So,
right.
But if I'm staying here for so long, I may not go back. I may not go back this year. So once I get back to the States. Hey!
Because you're
So you think Memphis gonna win the next game? You think they got it? They got the team.
Nah, I think Minnesota wins Game 6. Memphis wins Game 7.
I don't know. It's gonna be a tough one, bro.
I think what's it called? If the Suns lose Game 6, I think Booker has to play Game 7.
You think you think so? You don't think the Suns can win a Game 7 without Booker?
I mean, yeah, but it's too. Would you take that risk still?
Man, they've been saying that all over ESPN.
I don't want Booker to come back so early though. If I heard the Suns,
Brandon Ingram and CJ McCollum, it depends on them. If they're having hot games, if they're hot that game, the Suns are gonna lose.
I understand that, but we can also say if Chris Paul is hot, if Bridges is hot like tonight, the Pelicans going to lose. So we can do what else?
Because the thing is, if the Pelicans win Game 6, I feel like the momentum is going to go more on their side.
I mean, I get your point, but the Pelicans won Game 4, but the Suns responded in Game 5. I mean, I get your point, and yes, the Suns have a lot of flaws which they got to fix. Because sometimes, like I said, Phoenix last.
It's not like it's an elimination game though. That's the thing. Your whole season could come down to this.
Which I agree with that, but same thing with the Pelicans too. Because I mean, I get your point, but I would not let Booker unless.
No,
Booker,
I'm not saying he has to play Game 6 if it goes to a Game 7.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying that if Booker is healthy, he can play Game 7. He's not. I won't play him though. That's what I'm saying. I won't rush him because why not try to win Game 7? It's not like the Pelicans are a championship team. Yes,
I know, but the thing is, it's not. They've won. If they win 3 games in the series, because they've already won 2. If they win the 3rd game, I don't know. I wouldn't take that risk.
I mean, I understand. Okay, but you don't know if Ingram and Cedar are going to show up in Game 7. We don't know.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We don't know.
So that's what I'm saying.
Why would you take? Yeah, but you're taking a risk.
But regardless, they're gonna need Booker back, regardless. Because
I agree they need Booker back, but I don't think they need him for the series. That's what I'm saying against the Pelicans. The Mavericks, I think you might need Booker, assuming the Mavs.
No, Mavericks, they need him for sure.
They need him. They need him. If they play the Jazz, I don't think we need Booker against the Jazz. I think we could beat Utah without Booker.
I think they're playing the Mavs, and they have no chance without Booker to beat the Mavs.
I know, but I agree. I get your point, but I'm saying that hypothetically, if Utah were to somehow beat Dallas, I think
Utah are frauds. They're not getting out of the first round.
No, I'm not saying that they will, Chi-Town. I'm saying that if the Jazz somehow do beat the Mavs, I think the Suns could beat the Jazz even without Booker. That's what I'm saying. I do agree with you that the Suns do need Book to beat the Mavs because Luka can also play, make, and score, and Chris Paul's not going to match him like that, though. He's not going to match him like that because Booker can match what Luka does, though, except playmaking wise. I mean, Book can play make, but not to the rate of Luka Doncic. If you get what I'm saying, but I do. So to me, I will not bring Booker back for the Pelican series. I'll wait till the Mavericks, assuming the Mavs beat the Jazz. I'll wait.
I'm just saying that they should. If it goes to games,
it doesn't matter if it goes to Game 7. It doesn't matter. Game 7 or 9 doesn't matter because here's the thing, though. Game 7 or 9, you beat the Pelicans twice without Devin Booker. You have enough experience and talent to get past this Pelicans team.
Okay, but sometimes but Pelicans have a chance too.
They have a chance, but doesn't mean they're going to win. I mean, they'll compete. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. No one's saying it's going to be easy for the Suns. I'm just saying is that Bridges, Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, Cam Johnson has enough experience and depth for them to get past that series. All the Suns would have to do is limit turnovers, limit the Pelicans' transition points, guard the perimeter. That's all you need to do. I understand Booker is important. I'm not denying his importance to the team, but you should not need Booker to beat the Pelicans. That's all I'm saying. I don't care if it's a game 7 or not. It doesn't matter. What only matters is that you have enough talent and depth and coaching and experience for you to beat a team that was 10 games under 500. If it's the Warriors, if we were playing the Warriors or the Grizzlies or the Mavericks, a healthy match with Luka, hell, or any Eastern Conference team, the Celtics, the Heat, the Bucks, you get my point. The Nets, if they were fully healthy, then we would need Booker by far. But
wait, that what happens if Chris Paul folds up. That's the only way I can see them losing.
I understand that, but even an old Chris Paul is still good enough to beat the damn Pelicans. An old Chris Paul is capable of still giving you a double-double. My only issue with Chris Paul is that he can be passive sometimes. That's my only issue with Chris Paul. He is injury-prone and passive.
Well, I'm not worried about Chris Paul. I'm worried about the other guys.
But you should be worried about the Pelicans too. We don't know how they're going to look in a game 7, so we don't know.
Like I said, we don't know, so it's going to be risky for them.
But that's why I'm saying that we don't need Booker for a game 7. That's what I'm saying. Why not go out there and try to win a game 7 without Devin Booker? It's not like we're playing against a championship team. Like, what do you think, P?
Their season's on the line, so
whatever, man. Yo, P, do you think the Suns need Booker to beat the Pelicans?
No. What I'm saying though, if
Suns should win this.
What I'm saying is that if Pelicans win Game 6,
it doesn't matter if they win Game 6. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Yo, P, if it goes to a Game 7, should the Suns need Booker for Game 7 against the Pelicans?
No, they should be. It shouldn't even get to the Game 7 at this point. Really, they should be able to knock them off in 6.
So if you're the coach, Prince, if the Game 7 your season on the line, you wouldn't play Devin Booker?
No, and potentially get hurt. No,
because
too risky.
And besides, playing against a team that's 10 games under 500. No.
Because you're gonna need Booker in the finals. You're gonna need him in the finals, especially if you go.
Exactly.
Well, you can't go to the finals if you don't beat them in Game 7.
Again, the Pelicans are all right, man. Whatever. The Pels are 10 games under 500, but according to Chi-Town, they're great. According to Chi-Town.
I mean, they've gotten 2 wins already.
Okay.
That don't mean nothing.
What does that mean? They're a feisty team. I understand that, but they're not. But here's what you're not understanding: they're inexperienced. Other than CJ McCollum and Valanciunas, what playoff experience do they have?
No, I'm just saying though. I'm not saying he should play Game 6. I'm just saying if it's a Game
7. He should not. He does not need to play in Game 7. No, he does not. Though. No, he does not. No, he does not. If they were playing the Mavericks, okay. If they were playing a great team, okay. You're playing against a team that's 10 games under 500. You don't need Booker to play in a Game 7. You don't. Not against that team.
But if they're 10 games against 500, why is there a Game 6 going on?
Because the Suns, I admit, the Suns should be beating this team like at least in 5.
They should have ended the series in 5.
I agree, but that's the Suns' fault. I agree with that. But what I'm saying is the Phoenix Suns have enough depth and talent and experience and good coaching to win this series in 6 or 7 without Devin Booker. They don't need Booker to beat the Pelicans in a Game 7. You don't, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not saying he should play. I'm just saying though, if the Pelicans win a game,
I don't think you see. Are you even listening, man? Dude, they don't need Booker to beat the Pelicans in a Game 7.
Yeah, man. Chi-Town's not nervous, man.
No, there's a way this team has been playing, even in this game too. Like you saw Pelicans almost making.
They almost, but they didn't. I don't care about almost. They lost by 15.
Okay, but it matters how you win too. Sometimes
they lost by 15. Like, bro, Bridges was going to the rack at will in the second half. The Pelicans had a chance. They were down by what? 7 points, but the Suns won a 12-4 run.
No, but I'm saying though, you saw how the Pelicans almost cut it back too.
They almost, but they didn't. I don't care about almost.
Yeah, almost came back.
Almost doesn't matter, man.
But how you win matters too, though.
Okay, I give you that. But we won by 15. You act as if we won by 2. We won by 15. So what are we arguing then?
And then another thing, they lost 2 games already too. That's another.
I don't care, man. I don't care. Like, I don't care. They don't need Booker in a game 7 against the Pelicans. They don't.
Yeah,
If
it's
it's,
for wingers.
that's what I'm saying. They have enough to win a game 7. I'm tired of arguing this.
Octavius is saying that you're on cap mode.
How am I capping? I said, come on, we need Booker in a game 7 against the fucking Pelicans.
The Pelicans, yeah, come on.
Come on. If it was against the Mavericks, okay. If it was against the Warriors, okay. If it was against the Grizzlies, okay. If it was against, like, let's say, a great Eastern Conference team, yes, we would need Devin Booker by far in the game 7. But the Pelicans, who are 10 games under 500, come on. We won twice without Booker.
Let me answer Zach's question. Zach says you're a Knicks fan, but you're slurping the Suns. Listen, we don't talk about the Knicks. I'm a Knicks fan myself.
Knicks is out, bro.
They're not. They're out. I mean,
they're always out, man.
Yo, Jay, hold on. Let me and G Money handle this one because we're Knicks fans. I don't know about you. I don't know if you're a Knicks fan, but there's nothing to talk about when it comes to the Knicks. All right. They haven't given us nothing to talk about. They're not even.
Okay, Zach. All you do is slurp up the Warriors. What's your point? All you do is slurp up the Celtics. What's your point, Zach? At least I criticize the Suns when they play like shit. Name me one time you criticize the Warriors or the Celtics, Zach. Name me one time.
Exactly.
At least if the Suns, heaven forbid, lose to the Pelicans, I will come in here and rip the Suns apart if they lose to the Pelicans. But unlike what you say, Durant?
That's the thing with these fanboys. They'd never criticize their favorite player if they fuck up.
But Zach, you're impressed by the Warriors beating the Nuggets without Jamal Murray and Will Barton. You do understand Golden State barely won Game 3, right? You do understand that, right?
G-Money, did you hear Ticket say Nuggets are coming back?
They're not coming back. No way.
Oh, that's another thing. I'm glad you mentioned. I see a lot.
Here's our bias, Zach. Before we get to Ticket TV, right? I'm sorry, Prince. I'm sorry, Pete.
How about we don't get to Ticket TV because I don't want to talk about that dude.
No, okay.
Y'all can talk about him, but I don't want to be involved.
But Zach, you're impressed by the Warriors being an injured Nuggets team? This is I can tell Zach is just biased. So wait a minute. You do understand Golden State only won by 5 points in Game 3, right? You do understand that. Right?
That's another thing. They're making. I see a lot of people making videos about Golden State like they're mad nervous.
Thompson is better than an injured Klay Thompson is better than almost half the Nuggets team. So what are you talking about, dude? Jamal Murray and Michael Porter has not even played a game in this second round. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
this is I can tell Zach is biased. We don't have Devin Booker, but we won 2 out of 3 games without Booker in the series, but we're not impressive. But the Warriors are, right? And they only won by 5 points in Game 3 against a Nuggets team without Michael Porter and Jamal Murray. But the Warriors are impressive. It's biased crap, man. They just lost Game 4. They should have swept the Nuggets, to be honest.
Yep, they should have swept them.
That definitely should.
They got people pulling out videos getting nervous about Golden State struggling with the Nuggets. I've seen it.
And again, Zach, is one playoff series, bro.
No, but there's some people that think the Nuggets are going to come back.
They're not coming back. Hell,
Zach can't criticize his favorite team. He won't do it if they mess up.
Zach is a Warriors fan in heart, man. He's a Warriors fan, man.
Yo, the Warriors are a good team. I don't know if he's listening, but if they are messing up, you have to call them out. That's all I'm saying.
He's a Warriors bandwagon. That's what he is. At least when the Suns play like trash, I come in here and admit they're playing like trash.
All the all-time greats played bad or had bad games. All of them got called out. But this generation, bro, they can't do it.
And here's the thing with Zach. I never heard Zach once cook Steph Curry when he played bad. All I want is the Suns to lose. Okay, so you're a Suns hater. Okay.
I came to a conclusion. He's worse than Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick Perkins called out LeBron and the Lakers when they played like shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to see Steph Curry win a championship because otherwise you're gonna have these narratives that he's the greatest point guard of all time.
The media.
Even CP3, JJ Redick the other day was saying CP3 had a case to be the greatest of all time.
The ring. They did with KD and the greatest duo, offense, scorer. And I'm just like, oh my god.
So wait, you're picking the Warriors because you want the Suns to lose? That's just dumb analysis. Like just because you want them to
Hold on
lose.
for a minute. Hold on for Chi-Town gonna answer this. If Steph does win a championship, where does that leave him with Kevin Durant? Is he officially going past Kevin Durant?
This argument is going on right now
wins
with Kevin
Finals
Durant
MVP,
versus Steph Curry's a better
if
player.
he's the
It's still
MVP of
going.
the finals, then yes. But if like Jordan Poole wins MVP, like you should not
Well,
be losing a Finals MVP to a role
But
player.
Kevin Durant went to his team to win 2 championships. I'm sorry,
No,
he lost the championship.
if you lose
man.
Finals MVP to a role player twice,
and before you guys continue, Zach is putting his faith on Steph Curry, who's injury prone. The same Steph Curry that blew a 3-1 lead in the finals. The same Steph Curry who couldn't sweep the Nuggets without 2 of their best players. The same Steph Curry that barely got past an injured Rockets team. The same Steph Curry that needed 6 games to beat the LA Clippers with Danilo Gallinari, Lou Will, and Montrezl back in 2019. But that's the faith Zach has on the Warriors. This is I can tell Zach doesn't know what he's talking about.
Wait, let me get you guys actually a question. Now, what if the Warriors do win a championship and Jordan Poole wins Finals MVP?
I will take.
Oh my
everything
god,
from
that's
Jordan
embarrassing. That's
bad.
embarrassing.
He would've
That's
lost-
me bad for
he
Steph
lost
Curry,
the
bro.
Finals
Steph Curry's the leader of the team, bro.
Twice.
Steph Curry's the leader of the team. That's gonna be embarrassing.
He would have lost the Finals MVP to a role player twice.
Because that means that happened to him twice. It
It's
happened
possible
with
too
Kevin
because Jordan
Durant.
Poole's been playing better outside of Game 4. He's been playing, you could say, better than Steph Curry.
I agree with that.
Outside of Game 4, he was better than Steph Curry.
No, I agree with that. I agree.
But Steph Curry's inconsistent on both ends of the court, though. He's inconsistent.
But don't tell Zach that.
Like at least with Kobe, yeah, the first 3 he had Shaq, but at least he got Finals MVP over Gasol.
Yup. You proved it because Kobe got sick and tired of people shitting on him, saying that you can't win without Shaq. We all remember. They kept shitting on Kobe.
According to Zach, the Suns are frost, but not the Bucks. Okay, man. According to Zach, the Suns are frost because Zach doesn't know basketball. He's a Suns hater, and he's a Warrior nut rider. Okay.
They told him Steph Curry cannot slip.
Another thing too. I was rewatching 2018 Finals. It looked like Steph Curry was kind of stat padding for the Finals MVP.
We talking about when he went up against LeBron and them?
The second Finals.
The second? Oh!
But this is how I can tell Zach is biased, right? So the Warriors are not frost, but they also beat injured teams in the playoffs, right? But the Suns are frost. This is why I don't listen to Zach, man. The Warriors in 2015.
He's like a Boston. It's like to a Boston Red Sox fan. The Yankees are better. And Boston Red Sox will tell F the Yankees.
Okay, but let's look at the facts, right? In 2015, here's how I can tell Zach is biased. Let's look at 2015, right? Golden State beat New Orleans without Jrue Holiday, Memphis without Mike Conley, beat Houston without Pat Beverly, beat Cleveland without Kyrie and Love, but you overhyped that championship, right? Then in 2018, you beat Houston without Chris Paul, but you overhyped. They beat New Orleans without DeMarcus Cousins, but you overhyped that championship, right? In 2017, you beat Portland without Yusuf Nurkic. You beat. Let me keep going. You beat San Antonio without Kawhi Leonard, and you beat Utah without George Hill, but you overhyped that championship. But the Warriors are not frost, according to you, right, Zach? But the
Kawhi did beat them. Yeah, I remember that.
But according to Zach, the Suns are frost because they beat injured teams. Where's the sense in that? And the Suns had injuries too. Like, let's be fair. Chris Paul had COVID and had a wrist injury and a shoulder injury. Brooke had a hamstring and a broken nose.
And took out the Lakers in the first round, right?
Thank you. Thank you. Cameron Payne, a fucking ankle injury that no one talks about.
Who got the most media attention for quitting and leaving? LeBron. That shit was all over the sports media. When LeBron quit and bounced, they'll get him blown and it be about the Suns.
And that's why I don't listen to Zach. And here's the thing: you overhype the Celtics, right? And you overhype saying
Boston. Said KD will join the Celtics.
That'd be crazy, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, he's already signed 4 years. A 4-year contract.
You gonna join a team that beat you again, huh? KD's gonna join another team that beat his that whooped his.
I would to not watch basketball.
Oh
if
my
that happens.
god, man!
If that happens, Boston's win the championship automatic.
No, I wouldn't even watch basketball. Those Warriors.
Me either. I'm not watching it either.
Those
I
Warriors
can't
were
take
so
it anymore.
unwatchable. I did not watch basketball during that time.
And I swear, if the media says he's the greatest scorer, but for pulling that with Boston, I'm not watching
another
it
thing,
again.
Prince. You know what's so great about these playoffs? There's no super teams.
Thank God.
Yeah, you see some competition.
There's
You don't
not
know who's
one
gonna
super
win.
team in the playoffs right now.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Chris Paul's overhyped, man. My only problem with Chris Paul is he can't be soft sometimes. But unlike Zach, at least I criticize Chris Paul when he plays like shit. Zach, I never heard Zach criticize Steph Curry. Never. I criticize CP. Yeah.
Yo, check this out though. With that being said, I'm glad you said that there's no super teams. Nobody got no.
Yeah, because before it's KD and LeBron, and then we all knew who was gonna win.
All these top. Yeah. So Giannis don't got no excuse. The Celtics don't got no excuse. Everybody got, just got to go out there and perform.
So that's what's relief. I think it's a relief that we don't have to watch a super team in the playoffs.
Well, you're gonna hear it, Prince. So he was injured. They were injured, Prince. That's why they lost. They were injured.
There's always going to be excuses amongst fanboys. There's always going to be
that. He had a knee injury, Prince. He broke his finger. Steph Curry broke his finger. That's why he missed that three. He missed that three. He broke his finger.
Everybody's banged up anyway, though. That's part of the playoff basketball.
Oh my god!
Did you guys hear people are saying they should shorten the season because all these players are getting injured?
Of course, just like in 2021.
Now, how many games were shortened?
You had nine superstars, all-stars, all injured.
They want to change it 72.
I don't think that's gonna happen though.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. But
I don't think so, man. I don't think the Suns had their chance. Remember before 2011, people thought Dirk Nowitzki was done. People thought Jason Kidd was done. People thought Jason Kidd was done. People thought, the Mavericks were old. The Mavericks won in 2011. Even 2014. Again, I'm not trying to compare the Suns to the Spurs. I'm not. But
Spurs was a monster back in the days, bro.
I know. But I'm saying that people thought the Spurs were done before 2014. People thought the Spurs were done. But the Spurs won in 2014, right? No one thought
you were saying about Hakeem in the
why can't the Suns win this year?
I'm saying in 95 the Rockets were done and they won as a 6th seed.
Exactly.
Yeah, because they were saying they were getting old.
Exactly. So why can't the Suns win this year? I think the Suns can win it this year. I can't wait to see Zach's face in which the Warriors fall flat on their face. I want to hear what excuse Zach would come up with when the Warriors lose in the playoffs. Oh, Steph was injured. Oh, Clay was trash. Oh, Jordan Poole, this and that and that. Oh, Draymond Green got ejected. Some dumbass excuse he's going to come up with. I can't wait.
He almost got to fights like crazy too, Draymond Green. He was getting a mad fights with people.
Right. I can't wait for the Suns to win a championship to prove the haters wrong, man.
Would be more funny, though, if the Warriors win the championship and Jordan Poole wins MVP.
That's going to be embarrassing. I already said that. That's going to be a big blow to Steph Curry's legacy.
Hold on. If that does happen, where does you rank Steph Curry then?
I'd have him exactly where he is. He'd be exactly where he is.
Like the so-called GOAT three-pointer, the GOAT three-pointer.
How do you go to 4 finals now and 1 finals MVP?
That's true.
The greatest shit that the world has ever seen. That happens, I'm going to be laughing.
Yes.
And if that's the case, he would have lost to 2 role players.
Yeah, I know, 2 role players.
And that's going to be a big blow to his legacy. I wouldn't be surprised
I'm not saying it will happen, but if it happens, I wouldn't be surprised because, like I said, if there was an MVP for this Nugget series, it's probably Jordan Poole.
I agree with that. I agree. Jordan Poole's been awesome so far.
Because already Jordan Poole's outplaying him, so if that happens, I wouldn't be surprised.
Tell you, G Money, gonna say Steph Curry broke his finger, man. He missed that 3 because he broke his finger.
And to Steph Curry, this series, he hasn't looked like the Steph Curry we know.
If Jordan Poole is outplaying Steph, they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna give the MVP to Jordan Poole, even if he was outplaying.
Yeah, because Steph is a Hall of Famer, all-time great.
You never know, Pete. They might though. We didn't think Iguodala was gonna win in 2015. We didn't think that. Who knows?
That was before Steph was like Steph.
Iguodala, they gave it to him because he was guarding LeBron, and even though he let him average, 35 or something like that?
Yeah, but you gotta use context. LeBron was dominant, but he wasn't dominating Iguodala. If you actually watch the games, he was dominating the other Warriors. He shot like ass when Iggy was on him, though.
Well, he had he had the bad game 4, but then the other games he was playing pretty good.
No. LeBron had a great series. I'm not arguing that. I'm saying that when Iggy 1-on-1 was guarding LeBron, I'm saying LeBron struggled when Iggy was gone. You want me to bring up the numbers? Give me some time, all right?
No, because I know game 4 LeBron. That was his worst game.
But let me
saying outside of game 4 though.
No, but what I'm saying is that when Iggy, just give me some time. I'm trying to give you the stats and numbers to prove to you that when Iggy, here's a fact, right? In the 2015 NBA Finals, when Iggy was guarding LeBron as the primary defender, LeBron shot 18 for 54 when Iggy was guarding him, okay? Which is 33%. On contested shots, when Iggy was guarding LeBron shot 11 for 46, 24% on contested shots.
Yeah, I know. The reason why his stats were so because that game 4 he was terrible.
It's not just game. That's the whole series, though. It wasn't just game 4, though. It wasn't just game 4 because he was dominating the other Warriors, though.
I have to go back and watch that series.
That's my point.
You gotta look at the games. That's what I'm telling you.
I remember game 4.
A lot of people don't look at the games. They
I can't wait to hear your voice when the Suns reach the finals and hopefully win the title, Zach. I can't wait for Zach to come with some moronic excuse. Oh, the Suns beat an injured Warriors team and blah blah blah. And I won't give.
Where do you get all that? Because the Suns beat many teams that were not injured. He's making it just BSing.
Before he head out of here, let's give a shout out to my man T. Y'all all know who.
Salute T.
Salute T.
Yo, he's gonna be back in Reno on May 7th.
The return, man.
Yeah.
Lights out, man.
Yeah, man. He be always winning big in the casino.
And I'll do the same too, Zach. If the Warriors win, which they won't, I will come to the panel and say, hey, the Warriors went to the finals. I was wrong.
Yep, and he's gonna be gloating. You know that. Ha in the comment section. Keyboarding.
But here's the thing: if the Suns do not make the finals, just hear me out. I got the Suns coming out the West, but if they don't make the finals, I don't care what people say. I think the Grizzlies can do something. If the Suns somehow don't come out the West, I think the Grizzlies can shock everyone. And I think the Grizz will come out the West if the Suns fail to come out.
So that means what? They're gonna be the Suns and the Bucks in the finals. So what about the Bucks?
No, I got Suns. Yes, Yeppy.
Imagine if we get a Grizzlies Celtics finals. That'd be
nice, man. That'd be nice.
Something different.
I don't know how that would be for the casuals. I don't know if the casual
Grizzlies, man. First time ever.
Memphis is deep. That'll probably go 7 games. Many people wouldn't care for that finals, but that would go 7 games. I would love that series though.
Yeah, because all the top elite players are not in the finals. That's what it is.
How was I hitting on the Timberwolves? I did say Grizz in 7 over the Wolves. The Wolves have a bright future. How was I hating on the Timberwolves?
Hey, this guy thinks you hate everybody. He don't listen.
How do I hate Minnesota, man? Like P, did I ever hate on Minnesota?
He accused everybody of hating on his favorite team.
Bro, all I said was
what would you say?
No, I'm saying that the thing with the Grizzlies, outside of Ja, they're not that fun to watch. Outside of Ja, they're not really. I think the ratings would kind of hurt that series.
Well, the Rays has gone up. That's all I know. They've been talking about how the Rays have skyrocketed. This is different teams now.
Minnesota matches with Memphis. So what you're saying? It's all about matchups, man. I kind of knew the Wolves would get the Grizzlies problems, but the Wolves are young and deep, man, and they're a good 3-point shooting team. I have the Grizzlies. Look, I have the Suns winning the West, but if Phoenix doesn't win, I have Memphis. I'm because they're the deepest team. They're one of the quickest teams. Yes, I know they're struggling to beat Minnesota, but it's only but still, who knows? Maybe in the second round they play better. They're a good defensive team. I mean, what we talk about? Minnesota's not a bum-ass team. I mean, Zach, you picked the Wolves to beat the Grizzlies, so what are you talking? You picked the Wolves to beat the Grizzlies, so what are you saying?
Now he's flip-flopping. First he said Celtics, then he went Timberwolves, now he's Golden State. He's flip-flopping.
No, he has the Celtics win the championship. What he's saying is that, if anything, Bro, you picked the Wolves to beat the Grizzlies. Now all of a sudden you're saying the Grizz should beat the Wolves. You're being a hypocrite. Give the Grizz the credit, man.
Hey man, he's an opposing team, man. That's all his team.
Right.
It's favoritism.
What happened to Jimmy Butler anyway?
Oh, COVID protocols.
Yep.
Wait, he's in COVID. Wait. No, that's
he got
Zach
test
Levine.
positive.
That's Zach Levine. No,
I thought Jimmy Butler was out for COVID protocols too.
No, Butler had a right knee inflammation.
Oh, okay.
Zach Levine had protocol.
Yeah, you're right.
Damn. Non-stop, yo. Injuries.
Hey, not to go. I want to go off topic a little. Who do you got have the Canelo and who's he fighting? Alvarez, right?
Yep.
No. Who is he fighting? Bivol, right? Bivol.
Oh man, I got Canelo.
Oh wow, Canelo.
That's a tough fight though. That's a good fight.
I'm about to go to bed. Good night, everybody.
All right, y'all. All right, G Money.
All right, bro.
But
Yeah,
that's
this
a tough
is.
fight. And Shakur Stevenson fights this week too.
Yeah. Who do you have that fight?
Huh?
Who do you have that fight?
Oh, Shakur Stevenson. He got the skill.
You don't name that.
Prince is betting, man. Prince is betting.
Yeah, you know.
Prince, I gave my $10,000, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, a lot of people lost a lot of money with Pacquiao and Mayweather fight. Remember that, Prince?
Yeah.
A lot of people bet money on Pacquiao and Mayweather. A lot of people lost their money. A lot of people lost their
I have
money.
a question to you. Do you think there's any person that could beat Tyson Fury right now?
Tyson?
No. Heavyweight? No.
Because did you see that last fight the other day?
Did he knock out? What's his name? Did he win? I don't talking about him.
He fought White. He won in a technical knockout.
Wow.
Okay.
He got no competition right now.
Yeah, I think he's like the undisputed best boxer.
Yep, you
I
gonna
don't
try?
think it's even close.
Well, Tyson Fury, right? His name is Tyson Fury for a reason.
So what's it called? The only other competition he had was Wilder, but he smoked Wilder the last two fights.
Glass jaw, huh?
Deontay Wilder can't handle his power, but those two make up a good fight. They make up an awesome fight.
Hit him as hard as they can, and just drop.
Yo, they be doing.
Yeah, what's it called? Because Fury, he's undefeated too. He's never lost a single fight, and I don't think he ever will.
Wow. So Mayweather, all that shit talking about, you're the best. You think you're better than Ali? Tyson Fury could he could come out and say
Mayweather, though, he ducked opponents. Tyson Fury's not ducking anyone.
Because Mayweather has an ego.
He said he's opening. He fought Wilder twice. He could have backed him down and said, "No, I don't want to fight you again. I already won." But he gave him a second fight.
That means the ratings are going up too, right?
Not really, no, because his opponent was a cupcake matchup. It wasn't anyone like Wilder.
Is that Canelo fight this week too? Because I gotta watch the Shakur Stevenson.
No, Canelo fight is May. He was saying T was saying May 7th.
Okay,
wow!
I can watch both. I'm gonna be on live for both. Hopefully, I'll be in the States when it's on. I could watch both.
That's on May, right?
Yeah, that's in 2 weeks.
Oh, approaching. Yeah. Okay, so that's a good one.
I know another guy too who's been fighting like a bunch of these cupcakes.
They said something about Mayweather. They said Mayweather was buying a bunch of cupcakes too.
Because what's it called? Yeah, there's a bunch of. Then, do you think Errol Spence is fighting Porter?
Who?
Errol Spence Jr.
Crawford?
Sorry, Crawford. Yeah. You think they're gonna fight or no?
They're gonna fight. Nah. I just think they're gonna talk shit on social media and nothing gonna happen. That's all they're gonna be doing.
Yeah, then he called him out too in his last fight. He called him out, right?
Yeah, but then Terrence Crawford called him out on social media, so they're just going back at each other. Nobody making the fight happen. So
yeah, it's like watching Kanye West going at DL Hughley on social media.
Yeah,
puffing and
this is
puffing.
another reason why boxing isn't like what it used to be because there's too many opponents ducking each other.
Of course, man. This ain't a
Like
Mike
I feel
Tyson
like
era.
boxing has a lot of cupcakes, a
This
lot.
ain't, this ain't it. Like, I mean, I grew up in a Mike Tyson era
Yeah, they do.
when.
I don't think
Uh,
there's too many alpha. I think that's another problem with boxing. There's not too many alpha males.
yep.
Hell yeah.
That's the reason why boxing is like declining.
Probably Mike. I think Mike Tyson was the last alpha boxing male to me.
No, I think Tyson Fury's a alpha, but it's just that
Yo,
there's not a heavyweight because he's not even ducking anyone.
Because nobody put fear in boxing like Mike Tyson.
hell yeah.
Probably
Yo, you
was
see Mike
like,
Tyson beat up that fan on the plane?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
oh, yo, that fan that antagonized him, he has a criminal record. He was.
Oh, really?
They revealed. Yeah, they revealed that he had a criminal record,
Yeah, bro. Did
and
you
he
see?
started. And he
Yo,
also
did
started
you
with
see-
Tyson. I was like, dog, you're insane. Even people that they were interviewing, they were just like, this dude must be insane to try to start with Mike Tyson. Then they revealed that this dude had a criminal record.
Yeah, bro, but something seemed off about that dude. He looked like he was a little bit like crazy.
Yeah,
That shit crazy.
yeah.
You know, I don't know. There's something seemed off. His whole
And you know
aura
Tyson ain't
seemed
having that shit. Tyson ain't having no due press him. He's about to whoop your ass.
Yeah.
But
So,
what was it on
but-
what y'all think? Well, what y'all think about Dwayne Wade and his kid? Because a lot of stuff on social media that he's being the bad
I think.
parent.
I mean,
I
it's
mean, like-
too. First of all, it's not something because people get what's it called? They get triggered by it, but I don't really agree with that stuff.
Right.
It's just my opinion, but people you get canceled for not agreeing with that.
Right.
They'll cancel
But
you
here's
if you
the-
like say anything
I mean,
negative. about
the
that.
censorship is ridiculous, including the cancel culture. You can't say anything.
How old is
nowadays.
this kid? How old is this kid?
I think he's like
guessing a
13 or
teenager?
14.
Yeah, that's way
But-
too young. Like let him
Yo.
at least let
Yo,
him
but
be
Shy-Town-
18.
Yeah, but yo, Shaitan, here's the thing. Dwayne Wade was letting Gabrielle Union take his 11-year-old kid to like gay pride parades. Why would you do that? You know what those dudes be doing at those parades? You know, there's a bunch of adults. Why would you take an 11-year-old?
Yeah, they'd be half naked. They'd be
Well,
naked,
first of all, I
less
don't.
clothes.
This
and-
is me. I know
I'm
people
just-
are gonna get offended by it, but I don't agree with the transgender stuff because I'm still
Right.
I still believe in God and stuff. And
That's cool, bro. It's cool.
In our book,
Hey,
it's a sin.
that's cool. I'm with you. Yeah.
Nah,
In our
okay, I'm
book,
not.
it's a
It's
sin.
cool.
So, but even if like at the end of the day it's his choice, but at least let him be 18 to make that choice. Not when
Yeah.
you're 13
Yeah,
years
but
old.
they forcing that on him. He's a kid. Like, why would you force your kid?
No, but he's not
to
an
switch
adult though.
genders?
The reason why he's under a parent's guardianship is because the parents are supposed to make the right decisions for him.
Right.
Because
Right.
18 years old is when you can start making choices for yourself.
Yeah. But if he decides to go that route at 18, it is what it is. But
Yeah,
why would
because
you-
legally, but he's not even 18 yet, so it's his parents'
Yeah.
obligation to stop it from happening.
Yo, Chi-Town, you know what messed up about this? They got pictures of this kid kissing another kid that is like a boy pretending to be a girl or a girl pretending to be a boy.
I heard
something
about
weird
that.
like that. Yeah, and Dwayne
I've
Wade
seen worse
co-signed
prints.
this.
Trust me, I've seen worse.
Yo, but check this out. If you have kids, why would you want your 13-year-old or 14-year-old kid kissing anybody in front of your parents? Like, I wouldn't want that. And
Even
I wouldn't want-
I didn't want that either. My dad would have a heart attack. To be honest,
Oh my god!
But my dad would have a
Forget
stroke.
my
My
dad-
dad is
my
from the
mom would-
Caribbean. He's from the Caribbean, so he's more like the
My mom would murder me.
my mom too, bro. Both of my parents have a stroke. I agree with you. I'm not with all that, but like Shata said, to make a choice, but I think they're too young, in my personal opinion.
Like I think if once you're an 18-year-old adult, you could do whatever you want with your life. It's your life. But if you're under 18, then that's where your parents make the decisions for you.
Right.
Like unless you're 18, you shouldn't be
you know,
making that.
But at the same time, why would they be letting their kid dress up as a cross dresser? And this kid, they have video saying that this kid said he liked the girls. So if he wants to be a boy, why are you forcing him to be something that he's not? That he probably don't even want it to be. You know? There's no telling what mental games they played on his kid. You know, it's just messed up.
Yeah, like in other states, they put in restrictions on that.
Yeah.
Not get
Yeah,
to politics,
in most
but
states, you have to
other
be
states
18.
are just like, nah. They're like, nah. They're like, they're passing laws like, nah.
Word.
Right now in the United States, they're trying to pass laws to stop that shit.
No, what's it called? Unless he's 18, he should be making that choice.
Man,
Yeah.
I agree, man. But at the same time, I like Dwayne Wade. He's one of the greatest shooting guards of all time.
Oh
But
yeah, definitely.
his attitude off the court, I think he just let Gabrielle Union run him over. He like
I kind of agree with you on that. I kind of agree with it.
He's a simp. He's a simp.
He's not being like a man and put his
But
foot down.
even
No.
Magic Johnson's son too. You know Magic Johnson's son?
Which one? He has more than one son, right?
He has one son who's just like Dwayne Wade's son.
That's not even.
Oh really?
Yeah, he does. He had a gay son.
Oh shit! I had no idea.
But his gay son, it was like after 18, he was making his choices. You didn't hear about that when his son was like 12 or 13.
Oh wow! They throw all that money and wealth. He told me he gave up. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say that.
Like I said, it's not something because people get. Go ahead.
But why would you let a woman come into your life and take your kid and dress your kid up like a girl and have him do all this weird stuff? I mean, like, what's the point? If he's gonna be like that, let him be 18 and then he could be like that. But don't force that on his life or his lifestyle. He's just a kid. Well, I mean, I don't get that, man. That's your son, bro. I mean, you got your son out here. I mean,
I hate to say the damn way, but I ain't flying over here with my parents, bro. My dad will tell you straight up in your face, like,
that's crazy.
My dad will not have that shit.
No, it's some of these guys, man. They be in this Scottie Pippen, Will Smith. They be going over backwards for just bending over backwards.
Oh, I heard Will Smith went to India to get some spiritual guidance or some shit. I'm hearing.
He needs some help too. Word, man.
Yo, Prince, man. Oh, Will Smith, man, should have just kept that shit behind closed doors because they're ripping this dude for the past month, man.
Hell yeah.
They banned him out the Oscars for like 10 years. He's having problems with getting movie deals over a goddamn
smack. You know what? He didn't even mind the joke. He acting like he was
yeah, I was about to say that. No.
Oh, you know what's funny? You mentioned that. Rob Parker mentioned that. Rob Parker got to a heated argument with Chris Bouchard, and they were yelling and screaming. He was like, "That's why he laughed when he was going at with Chris Bouchard." He said, "That's why he laughed, huh? He laughed at the joke."
No,
and Chris Bouchard was just like, "Oh, he tagging a black women, black women with their hair." He was making it more of a racial thing, Chris Bouchard, and then Rob Parker said it was related to the movie to G.I. Jane when she was trying for the military. I mean, he was right.
Here's the thing. Will Smith was actually laughing at the joke. Did you watch the
That's
video?
what Rob Parker said to Chris Bouchard.
And then
Chris Bouchard made a racial thing.
And then his wife looked at him and probably told him something. And that's when
she just gave the look, and he looked, and he just said, "Oh shit." And he got up and trying to show I'm gonna show my alpha male and smack a comedian.
Jay, you know what that look was? You better get up and do something, or I'm gonna mess up with this Augustine guy you get.
No, he's afraid he's gonna cheat on her again.
Yeah, Jada has it like that. Jada's good looking. She can have any man she wants. And Will Smith knows.
He's afraid he's gonna cheat on her again.
If you don't do nothing.
Yo, these young guys ain't gonna say no to Jada.
What's it called? No, he's afraid she's gonna cheat on him again.
Yo, Chi-Town is Hollywood. They all sleep with each other. They cheat on each other. This is nothing new, man.
Because and then what's it called? He's banned from Oscars for like 10 years.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I just mentioned that for 10 years. That's ridiculous. They make it look like it was a brawl that broke out.
Here's another thing too. If he just slapped him, I don't think people would think of the joke. But the fact that he starts cussing out.
Yeah, stop.
You remember that, right?
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Yeah, that was when it started all of it. If he just went up there and slapped him, people would think it's just a joke. But the fact that he said, "Get your wife's name out of my mouth," no, get my wife's name out of your mouth. That's when people started having a problem with it.
Yeah.
Because if you just slapped him and walk out, people would think it's a joke or something.
Hell yeah. But yo,
Well, you see the memes, and I know Prince sees the memes
oh
of
yeah, we all do.
it. I mean, the memes of Will Smith is ridiculous.
Hell yeah. But yo, we about to be up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all, brothers. Um,
Yeah, we gonna see. I think who's playing today. I think it's already over here. This is what the Bucks playing today, right?
Yeah, they
I
play
think
the
so.
Bulls, and then the Warriors play the Nuggets tonight too.
Oh
The
yeah,
Warriors have no excuse. If the
oh
Nuggets
yeah,
get this game, I'm gonna laugh.
yeah. We got to see, man. But yo, Chi Town, have a good one. Jay, have a good one. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
good
Oh,
one.
and then
Don't
Raptors,
roast in the hot sun, man. Try to
and then
keep
the
it in the
Raptors play
shades,
the
man.
Sixers too. The Raptors play
You
the
know it, brother.
Sixers.
James Harden,
Oh,
man. If James Harden makes it to
So
the
if they if
finals,
they if they
I'm gonna
blow
be roasting Kevin
if they lose
Durant
that
for
series,
the
I don't think they
entire
will.
summer, man.
I don't think they will. But if they lose that series, Doc Rivers should be banned from coaching for the rest of his life.
I'm just
God.
saying, if there's a miracle that James Harden pulls this unthinkable, oh my God, Kevin Durant, man.
No, my thing is if he
Oh,
blows a 3-0 lead, if he loses, if he blows a 3-0 lead, Doc Rivers should never coach again.
Oh my God, that's gonna be another stain on his resume.
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna
With that
try to
being
get
said,
one.
it said, salute to you, Prince. I'm gonna head
all right.
out. Have a good one.
All right. Y'all
All
have
right,
a good
bro.
one. Peace.
Peace.
All right,
All right. We out. Peace.
all right. Joke.
All right, y'all. We about to head up out of here. I didn't get roasted in the sun today. Thank God. You know, but we got Shakur Stevenson boxing this Saturday. Y'all need to check that out if y'all support boxing. Good night to G Money. G Money provided that ether on Zach today. Um, hey, listen, Zach, you're welcome to debate us with sports anytime. We don't take nothing personal. Just click the link and come in already, bro. I mean, like you really like calling a lot of us out and you want smoke. Come through, man. You know, I don't understand what's good. You know, if I was keep calling people out like the way you do, I would been looking. I've been debating, looking for smoke. You know, barbershop talk. You know, Shy Town say why we keep giving this guy attention. You know, it's because we don't run away from nobody, man. You know, we take all challenges. All they got to do is show up. The link is always in here. You know, but nevertheless, man, y'all have a good one. Y'all be safe. You know, I feel you, brother. You know, y'all have a good one, man. Enjoy some good NBA action, and let's see Giannis win another chip. He got to win another chip this season because it's so easy for him. Well, not easy, but the opportunity is there for him to two-peat. Because you're not going to get this opportunity again to two-peat, you know, if you lose this season. So you better knock it off out the park and win a championship this season. Press Sports out. Peace. And as I say to everybody, come get this work anytime, any day on this channel. Peace.